Kelsey Mitchell had 18 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Emma Cannon added 13 points, and the Indiana Fever beat the Washington Mystics 82-76 to snap an 8-game losing streak. Aaliyah Boston had 11 points and 8 rebounds. And Victoria Vivians also scored 11 points for Indiana. Both teams were missing key players. Indiana was without Nalissa Smith and Lexi Hull. Washington was without Elena Del Don, Ariel Atkins, Shakira Austin, and Christy Tolliver. Natasha Cloud scored 19 points, and Tiana Hawkins had 13 points and 9 rebounds for Washington, which had a 5-game home winning streak snapped.
Coming off an all-star appearance herself as well. Wallace, she gets things going for the Fever for Indiana. Here's Cloud. Now Hawkins as she releases and cashes in the answer.
Gaps and not allowing Indiana to get inside on drives.
Hines Allen cashes in from long range. Wheeler attacking off the switch. Doesn't go. Nobody boxes out Boston.
To their quarter court horn set, where they like to run a hammer action on the fade on the weak side. And again, you have to take away the rhythm on a post catch. The game.
Sykes attacking, lays it up and in.
Well, for Washington, Mike Keyes matched up with Eric Tebow's, actually. Glasswork was on the catch of that pass. Nice job squaring up there. Oh.
And Boston, we're on the same page on that one. Cloud attacking. Hawkins was there for the cleanup.
Look at
Hines Allen fighting.
Oh. I mean, there's a lot of time I've seen Myisha Hines Allen hit the deck. I mean, come on.
On the kick out, Mitchell the 3, she cashes in. Mitchell in transition. And lays it up and in.
For her to get that shot off, and Tiana Hawkins wasn't in proper defensive stance. Learning from the experience here in DC.
Cloud, a little hesitation attacking. Indiana was on a 7-0 run prior to that free throw. I want to see that type of intentionality.
Absolutely. And you love to see that.
Numbers don't lie.
From Queen Egbo, she said, hey, I've only been here a week, but I can bring my defense, and she got a piece of that one, too, for the rookie Grace Berger.
On the lob to Zowie, be on the move, able to collect. Injury list. It's two very important players.
She had a career-high 20 points the last time.
Vivians spins off Mung, puts it off glass. The other thing you get to know is what irritates them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What you can do to get under their skin.
It applies pressure with those kinds of decisions.
Walker Kimbrough attacking the hoop.
And that's smart, right? To keep Myisha Hines Allen fresh inside. That's going to be a great matchup. Side pin down. You'd love to see that action, and she takes such a hard cut off of that to free herself. Should have been an and one.
Mitchell with the steal and the lay-in here in the opening quarter. Saisha Gori into the game for her first minutes with the Mystics and immediately has an impact. Mung working off the screen. Long 2, and it goes.
Pressure. I love this matchup with Mitchell and Sykes.
Vivian's inside to Zowie B.
That's that pressure, though, that Washington applies defensively. Can't let anyone cross your face, even along cuts on the baseline.
Slim in the paint. Halftime live. Wes and Chaz will take you through that as Lene Harper cashes in from long range.
Staying confident is a huge key for every single player. There she is again.
Doubles up. Wallace to the corner. Wheeler. 6 on the shot clock. Boston.
Attainment process, because the first time they met, she had 23 points.
4 seconds. Backing down Vivians. Little shimmy shake. Fades. Gets it to go. Works off Boston. On the kick, Vivians. She connects. Boston goes down hard, no whistle, and then Queen Egbo is going to get called for a foul. No immediate timetable on when she could possibly return. Walker Kimbrough off the cross. 6 seconds. Egbo on the slip.
Shoes.
Cloud on the attack, count the bucket.
They need to get downhill, get to the bucket.
Caldwell attacking, shows it, comes back with a finish, but hasn't done anything with regards to being on the floor, still rehabbing.
Yeah, it's just tough. It's the 6th game. Tornado effect.
Egbo comes right back the other way with him.
Well, for Washington. Yeah, for Queen Egbo, we've seen her with her defensive energy.
6 seconds, works off Boston. And a whistle and a foul.
Undrafted out of Rutgers in 2013.
First half taught us nothing. It's that the whistles have been blown differently as time's out. To embrace the physicality that a defender plays with.
Percent of their offense from the mid-range, which is best in the league.
Wheeler coming right back the other way.
I don't think Boston got out of the, oh wow. I don't think Boston got out of the paint on that possession.
The fouls that they've looked at this season, I'm surprised they did not look at that.
Also needs space and time to pivot and make good moves like this one by Queen Egbo. Make sure the catcher knows the ball is coming their way.
Here's Vivians. Attacking. Banks it in.
They're going to call that, so you got to have a hot stove action with that offhand as last year. And Ariel Atkins with an ankle injury, so just not checkers. The players on the sidelines just had experience with the NBA. Needed it.
Hawkins on the other end, lays it up and in. Hawkins with 8 rebounds in this ball game, Christy.
Love to see it.
Egbo the jumper.
Who's missed 9 consecutive games with a foot injury. And forcing Aaliyah Boston out of the paint.
Mitchell, that's a tough bucket.
You see Sykes going
Not
a million miles.
play.
No, a million miles an hour. That was just a tough decision there. Pressure cooker when it comes to her ability to score.
And for the Mystics. And Sykes gets the
And star in your role. And don't go outside of that right this afternoon, but she's gotten herself to the line where she has gone 8 times, made 7.
Away by Hawkins. Cloud on the move. Going right at Mitchell, lays it up and in. Corral the loose ball.
Yeah, you do want to push with a pass, but you got to make sure it's catchable.
Cloud with the tree.
He's knocked in 5 threes.
Back tap right in the hands of Wallace for the lay-in.
Was last year.
Ariana, you have more on the offense.
But they need every single component.
Mitchell on the cross, pull up. Works off the screen, 4 seconds, rises. Connects again.
Indiana on a 9-0 run, though, on the road. This season, so they really need to do a great job on Friday to have strong momentum headed into that Sunday game. In over decades.
Cannon, blocked from Sykes, great help defense.
A 7-point deficit here against the Fever.
Zowie B extends it to 10. Goes down low, Hawkins making herself available.
Of the paint defensively.
Comes off glass.
She's not in uniform.
Cloud, free safety in transition. Picked up by Walker Kimbrough. Help came from Cloud, high off the glass as she gets that to fall.
Can't leave too many of those on the doorstep. You got to bang the door down and finish.
Back on the kick. Berger.
Here setting up in their horn set, trying to get some action from Mig. Mom, sorry. Those long arms.
Cannon left open on a miscue defensively for the Mystics, and she makes them pay.
Not sure why. You know, I guess you just have to maintain your contact and maybe show your hands high.
Hines Allen attacking, lays it up and in. Mitchell trying to turn the corner, is bumped.
to start the second half of the WNBA season. On the possession on the offensive side.
Cloud. Mung three. Well off the mark. Loose ball.
Misses that second one, though.
Sykes to Hawkins, lays it up and in. Berger drops it off for Boston. Too strong. A delayed foul call. And knocks in the second. Cloud rises and connects.
Numbers.
Mung connects.
So go for the steal first, and then quality defense, go for the ball.
On the floor for the Fever. Here's Wheeler, and they do foul on the inbound. Or a three-possession ball game.
Lee Mung rises up on the wing.
Quick hit to Hawkins, who puts it up and in.
A tough loss, snaps their 5-game home winning streak.